Okay, so we are pretty much ready to execute the duplicate command of Armin. In order to do that, we have to connect to our target with authentication, connect identifier rack and dr rack to the auxiliary instance. Make sure that the auxiliary instance in the no mount state and running this duplicate command. The key part of this whole configuration is the number one, password files properly copied. Number two, the listener entries are properly. Third is the TNS names entry should be according to your configuration. And the fourth and pretty much the last thing is that your script for the duplicate is good. Okay, it seems like it's the last phase when it's creating data file copies. Okay, so the standby database is created. Now we can check the status of it. Okay, so we are connected to node 1 of disaster recovery side as Oracle. Check the processes here. Grab SMON. Okay, so the instance is running. Plus SysDBA. We can check the open mode and database role at this time after creation that it is mounted and it is physical standby. Now we can down immediate get shut down. Okay, after shutting down the database, we have the next step is to VI the parameter file. It's the one through which we created the SP file at the first time. So we have to amend some parameters as a post installation step, and we have to change two major things. Make the cluster database true from false, and we have to add a multiplexing control file to the recovery group. Let's do that first. So here we are, VI the file, and we want the cluster database to be true over here. Okay, so now we can move forward to the second one, which is the control file, and the control file second parameter which we want to add here is exactly this one. It's actually a multiplexing of the control file to be added, and that's all. So we save and exit to ASM CMD, and here we have to execute these two commands. To this directory we have this standby file which we want to make a copy, so we copy this file to the for the redundancy and multiplexing purpose to the recovery disk group. Okay, file copied. Now we can create the SP file from the amended P file which we certainly made. Copy. It from here as an Oracle. We have to connect to Secure Plus as sysdba. Connected. We're creating SP file from the P file we created. We start up mount. The database is mounted now. Second step, we have to recover manage standby session disconnect. So we have to start recovery now. So we started that. Okay, so at this point our MRP media recovery process seems to be up and running. Now we have to start the database because right now the database is in mount state, it's not open. So we have we want the database to be open for reporting purposes. It's active standby database, so we certainly cancel the recovery. When we do that, actually MRP process stops as well. We can check. See, the MRP which was here is gone. Now we can open the database. Okay, so the database is open. Now at this point we can check the database that and database role from $database to check that yes, it's read only and it's physical standby. We can enable the MRP disconnect. So run that command and the MRP will be started. Okay, so we can check the MRP process right here and it's up and running. We can check select star from $log as well, and we can check the sequence numbers. So we have these sequence numbers, and these two are pretty much current: 34, 31, 34 for thread 1 and 31 for thread 2. We can check from our primary node what's the statuses of those logs in there. So we can connect to the primary node here and select the star from $log. Okay, so we see that the same sequence number here, which is 31, and 34, which are showing current there. The one is 34 and 31. Here is 34 and 31. And these are not archived yet. So when we switch a log file, for example, alter system switch log file, it will move forward. And make another log switch. So now we check that what's the log sequence number we are getting now. Okay, so it's moved now from for thread 1 from 34, it moves to 36. We do 2 log switches. We are expecting the same behavior here. It's supposed to be 36. Yes, it is 36 now. Right now it's moving forward. So it means that our application in place, and we are very good right now. So this command is supposed to give us what's the current status. So it's saying that the node 1 is running, node 2 is not running. So we can use the command, which is srvctl start instance -I, and the instance name is drrack2, which is not running. However, the database is drrack. Okay, so the node 2 is started. We can check these statuses as well, that what is the current status after we start a boot. So it should show us that it's up and running. Okay, so it's up and running. Okay, both nodes are up and running. Thank you very much for watching this video.